It's Dengue Beats, Jeremy and Charlie. This is Mainstream Media.
What is up, guys? Mainstream Media here. I'm back with
Dengue Beats
and
Charlie.
I'm Jeremy. Dengue.
Today we have a little Super Bowl special here on Mainstream Media. As most of you know, the Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, February 5th, and we're here to give a little rundown of it. So, Charlie?
All right, so I'm very excited about this. I would call myself an absolute die-hard New England Patriots fan. So when the Pats make the Super Bowl, it's just there's a lot of excitement.
Special.
Oh yeah, absolutely, all through the city, all through Boston. You can just tell something's brewing here right now. And I first want to talk about this year's team. The Patriots this year, obviously one of the most interesting seasons I've ever witnessed, with Tom Brady being suspended 4 games without any evidence that he actually cheated. Whether he did or not, we're not going to get into that, but the suspension was obviously questionable. So he had a chip on his shoulder to be in this exact position right now, and he's done a very good job of getting himself to that position. 39 years old, having arguably the best year of his career in the 12 games that he did play in. But you can't underestimate the Falcons either. Their offense is playing extremely well. One of the probably a top 5 offense that's ever been in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is usually about defense, but this year definitely the tables have turned. The Falcons have the top scoring offense in the league, so it's gonna be I don't know. It could be a shootout. Like, it's tough to say.
So I'm gonna stop you right there. So MVP, who you got?
MVP of the Super Bowl? Well, first I want to say my score prediction. I'm predicting it's going to be 23-17 New England. I think the Pats will be able to, to keep the Falcons' offense in check. They did a really tremendous job of keeping Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell in check in the conference championship, which I don't think any team's been able to keep both of those guys from having big games all year. So the Pats, they just the thing about Bill Belichick is he's always got the right scheme, and he knows how to use his players to all of their advantages. They don't have the most talented defense, but they're not going to they're not going to give up big plays to Julio Jones and those guys. So I'm thinking the offense will get the job done. The Falcons' defense isn't very good, but I think that they'll keep the Pats aren't going to put up a ton of points on them, I don't think. I think it's going to be about 23-17, and I think Brady's going to again get the MVP.
Okay, but that's Super Bowl MVP. But who do you think got the MVP?
Oh, you're talking about the MVP of the season.
Yeah.
Well, personally, you don't got to ask me. I'm giving it to Tom Brady, but Matt Ryan, I think, will win the MVP because of the way the voting goes. Tom Brady only played 12 games, and for that reason, I don't think the voters will give it to him.
Okay, so as a Pats fan, do you think having Matt Ryan win the MVP would put an edge on?
I want Matt Ryan to win the MVP.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think if Matt Ryan wins, Tom Brady has a 10. His games.
You've seen it.
Going.
The guy's 39 years old.
The Patriots are just fueled
All right,
by.
so Dan, go on your views.
They're just fueled by all the media, such as obviously Deflategate.
Goodell,
We just saw them come out of nowhere, having a great season. Second highest scoring team in the league. Falcons being the first.
But the defenses, that's where the difference is for me.
Yes, the defense is where I think.
championships.
And I just think that the Patriots secondary is gonna really put the Falcons receivers to the test, and I think they'll do a good job of stopping their receivers.
Yeah, I think they'll probably use safety help on Julio, have Malcolm go up on him, but they'll probably use their zone schemes like they do against Antonio to just, what they try to do is just limit the big play, and you see it really just play out well against these big-time players because they can't do what they usually do against most defenses, and, just the big play. When you take that away, it's tough for these stars to really get something going.
Gotta say, as a Pats fan, I am a little frightened of this Falcons offense. Their backfield is just incredible. Devonta Freeman and Tevin Coleman, two very, very talented running backs.
Two-headed dragon in the backfield, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be a test for the Patriots' defense, but
I might be wrong, but is that the first time in the Super Bowl, Atlanta? Julio.
I believe only 5 players on the Atlanta's roster have been in the Super Bowl compared to 23 on New England. I heard that last night. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I did hear that on a Patriots show last night that 23 compared to 5 Super Bowl players for the Pats. So that's obviously
Experience,
a
that's
huge
big.
advantage.
Versus-
You can't
Might-
downgrade that because it's different. You know, there's 2 weeks in between the last games, so it's all about the preparation. And
Yeah, anyone could say nerves, but nerves get to you.
oh, absolutely.
Super Bowl, biggest game of the year,
Biggest
biggest
game
game
of
of
the
the careers of many of these players, and we might see some of them choke under pressure.
So yeah,
I'm expecting Matt Ryan to come out and perform well, but I'm just not sure that he has enough experience around him. I think the Falcons are a very good team. I don't think they have the experience to beat Bill Belichick in a game that he's played 10 times compared to their head coach.
Yeah.
As a head coach,
This will be
is,
his second Super Bowl. That
yeah,
their head
and,
coach is
and
in. Yeah,
his
he was,
first one was as a coordinator, so he's never even been a head coach for a Super
yeah.
Bowl.
So Dan, score prediction.
Score prediction for me, I think that the Patriots will take this one home with a score of 34 to 24.
Okay, so big
Just
score.
yeah, I mean,
So
you
you
know,
say-
You know, if this was a regular season game, I think I would agree. But in the Super Bowl, it's just it seems like it's always more low scoring. Even though this one is about offense, I think 23-17. I think that's what it's going to be about. You know,
I don't know,
it's a
I
tough game to predict, though.
I
I'd
think
say.
because it's a Super Bowl, then you're looking at either a blowout or a very close game.
I think
mean,
Yeah.
I'm just
I think
thinking-
there's no really in between. There's no like very close. I feel like it's more blowout or it's like the closest game ever because like you either choke or you're right on point with tactics and all that. And I think Bill's got that down, and like he
Well,
showed that
yeah.
like he can win championships with anything.
The 6 Super Bowls the Pats have been in, though, have been decided, all of them decided by 4 points or less. So that's also another reason that I'm not going. Although I feel like it very well could be a blowout, I'm thinking that it will be close, but I think the Pats will control the game and they'll never be a real threat of losing the game. But it should be within a score or two, I think.
Okay, so my views. I think Matt Ryan will win the MVP, and I think that's why the Patriots will win. Don't hold the fact that if Tom Brady wins the championship, I mean not the championship, the MVP, he's gonna do.
Oh, yeah, either way.
Not even, if not better, but as for me, I think that if Matt Ryan wins, then
Just
Patriots
fuel to
will,
the fire.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You know, I think I've gone across my points.
Yeah.
You know,
I
go
think-
Pats.
My score, 17-14
Okay.
by field goal. Very close.
Yeah, I'm just very excited to watch it, and we hope you all enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.